Hold on, let me do something real quick. YouTube is stream key already assigned. Why is technicality so annoying? It's not even. Did it work now? Okay, it kinda does work. Hold on. Is this thing even updated? I'm 30 seconds. Okay, we're good. We're good. Anyways. I mean, I usually press BRB so that like you guys don't see the wrong stuff, whatever. I I love the stupid evil memes. It's so absurd you can't even expect to like hear it. Evil me be like, where's my skill? Huh? Did I forget to cancel the thing? No, because stream crashed, so I had to redo the thing. It happens sometimes. Like, there's nothing wrong with the internet. No, the internet just disconnects. All I do is just like unplug and replug back in. Like, I'm not even kidding. Why can't I punch? Am I getting cucked by? Hold on. No. Yay. What was the previous record again? Was it 90-second? Yeah. The thing is for me is like, the weird thing is like, you know, my brother is just using the internet and there's nothing wrong. I think my phone uses it, there's nothing wrong with the router. I'm using wired connection. Granted, the wired connection is like in the next room, but that shouldn't really be a problem, right? There shouldn't be that much of a drop. So like, it's so weird. It's so weird. Okay, hold on. Let me think. What do I run? Do I even run Varesa here? 900k. I know 900k was the highest, but I'm trying to look at it clear-wise. It's a little bit slower, but the issue is this half, right? Because C2 Alucino kind of helped a bit. Maybe Kazuha here might not be the good option. What if I run like Varesa instead? Varesa math? No, because I'm trying to think. We need damage. Can run Maoika. Zhongli would help with the rest shred. Like, let's say Kazuha gives 40%. We can get damage bonus or rest shred. The guy has 70% rest, decreased to 30%. Zhongli would decrease it to neutral 10. But no damage bonus unless I run Archaic Petra. Kazuha would be redundant for VV. Are we talking about do I do viewer polls? No, because yes, Nico's right. My luck on everyone else's polls is bad. For better or worse, it's bad. I think there was only one time where I did is it a reshape? No, I rolled a random like piece on Zombie's account and became like 40 CV and it was like Vermilion. It was like 40 CV and became it was like Vermilion or something, but you know, Xiao kind of sucks. Most of the time, my luck, I have no streamer luck. The streamer luck only exists to my account. It doesn't exist to anyone else's account. No, we didn't get a third hit. No, legit. I'm speaking from personal experience. My own luck is like gatekeeping, you know. But to be fair, I'm not super lucky. I'm not a guy who got 2 Aqua Simulacras in one multi. If anyone who knows the context would know who it is. It's not me. I'm not the one who got 2 Aqua Simulacras in one multi and managed to get Staff of Homa in less than 200 pulls. Where am I going? Keyboard? Oh? I think my keyboard's broken. I pressed D so hard, it went to the side. I pressed D so hard, it just kept being. I feel like I could have done more. Easy Stygian. Yeah, I mean, I'm just doing this to improve time. We've already done most of the Stygians. I have done enough sweating for this week. At least next week is just Imagine Theatre reset. I will be streaming on the day the theatre streams. The theatre comes out. I won't be streaming my clear because I'll probably do it off stream. But I will be helping as many people as possible because I want to use it as a form of data gathering. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. How fast was that? Ooh. No, but that's like 1 second faster. This is 3 seconds slower, that's 1 second faster. This is 2 seconds slower. Okay. Okay, so we save a bit of time there with some slight optimization. Maybe we can do better for the Arlecchine. Did they announce the next lineup for theater? I don't remember though. We can take a look at it after this. It's 1 second faster, but it ends up being 2 seconds slow. 1 second faster because most of the damage actually comes from Jean herself. The whole fall damage mechanic. So at some point wrong button, sorry. At some point the damage is like the math doesn't even matter as The superconduct buff fall damage? I'm not sure. It might. It might. Maybe that's why people run G, no? Fuck, I messed up. Let me just heal a bit. Honestly, I feel like I shouldn't do my rotation here. Right? Can I jump? That is somehow worse. I stress when I join in front of it. What stress? Oh yeah, your station's already done. I had to level up your damn flints, man. I mean, to be fair, you were busy, so I'll give you a bit of a pass on that. I had to go max out your flints by myself. Thank goodness you already had all the materials, you just haven't converted anything. So that makes things so much easier, so we don't have to spend like 3 hours leveling up one character. So I'm just gonna meme around for no reason. Stupid ass cone shaped piece of shit. I'm working, yeah. Yeah, I assume you don't have time. But hey, once again, I did another favor. Once again. But it's fine. You got your fearless clear, so that's cool. Where did my... What? Electro Pyro Hydro? Oh, that's... Is that sarcasm, Dash? Yes. Damn, bro. Two of the best elements in the game. Yeah, that's pretty rough, bro. Okay, we didn't get enough. Melt Overload Vape. Literally, okay. Oh, Electro is not the best element, but the best element. Okay, let me just do this. The best element for theater. Did I not abandon? There you go. The best element for theater would be Pyro, Hydro, and Cryo. Vape Melt. I feel like we had this recently. Because all the buffs are insane. Like you get like what? Melt, you get the melt damage buff, so you can run Vape Melt. You trigger Vape, you also get more damage amplification. Let's see. Vape Melt, what am I missing? Freeze? Freeze also has some crit damage buff, but it's mostly enabling Vape Melt. I feel like we had that recently, didn't we? That's like one of the most recent Imagine Theater. I forgot. I make all these theater guides, I just forget about theater the moment I'm done doing all the clears. Where? Once again. Did I not cancel fast enough? Yeah, the damage is good. If you're talking about this. I feel like we can save time here. We're not even going for the clear. We're just trying to go for like time save. I just got cucked by this ice cream code. My goodness. How much crit does your Arlecchino have again? Lower the Skirk run? We want to try lowering this one first. Once again, where is the Pyro coming from? Am I not cancelling this fast enough? I'm going for Nivelette 61 pull, 9 pull save. I mean, if you're not dealing with 50-50, you can. Speaking of which, Nivelette, we don't know which half he's on, right? Because the Abyss is obviously like meant for him, but that doesn't really tell us much. 75. Only 75. Do you want to make me die of cringe, man? Come on. I feel like, isn't this like... Oh, this is one of the few Arlecchino... This is probably... I lost track already. How many Arlecchino? Please. 81. No, that's not... This is not top 1%. This is top 6 only. Okay. EM Sands. Okay. Oh, that's why. Because everything... Oh, that... Yeah, I remember now. Because of this P. Well, let's filter with Harmonic. Really, you have something. Right, you don't. Oof. Ugh. None of these crit rates enough. Yeah, that makes sense. A 90 crit Arlecchino would always crit. Any lower than 90 that's not close to 90 just doesn't crit. Bina, yeah. Bina, Nuvilette, what are the characters, guys? I don't remember. I only know those two. Everyone else I don't really remember. N2, wait. N2, wait. Jump N2, wait. Also, my ping's pretty good today on EU server, huh? Anyways. Oh yeah, nothing. Oh yeah, Zibai. Do we know the fourth character? Oh yeah, Dire. I'm not gonna struggle for Dire. Maybe we can clear one, but it's not really... So. Okay. Yeah, we're not saving time there. This is 1 second worth. Isn't that crazy? We swap Alukino with Math. We threw out Veresa, which is what the boss is shilling for, and we lost 1 second. Truly a record of all time. Nothing's confirmed yet. If they put Columbina in FA Phase 1, I'm crashing out. Are you gonna rerun in FA? How many patches has it been? In FA was 5.8, right? We are currently in 6.2. 6.3, that's kind of faster. I feel like it would be too fast, but maybe... The thing is, right, if they were to rerun in FA, wouldn't that mean that they are predicting... Or not predicting, but wouldn't that mean if they rerun in FA, that means Flint's rerun shouldn't be that far behind? They're rerunning in FA? That means Flint's rerun shouldn't be that far behind them. Because it just doesn't make sense. I mean, not to say it doesn't make sense. You can do Columbina, you know, like some Lunar Charge Zibai thing or whatever, but Zibai wants triple Geo. You could do Columbina in FA. That's a very strong core. Paired together with Loma, you have like a simple wheelchair 100k Hyperbloom in FA Hyperbloom team, but I feel like you could also take it as maybe the possibility of rerunning Flint. Skirk Nor Coffee has gotten her. Yeah. Prince Nefer, yeah, that's the thing. Prince Nefer 0.7.8. And maybe if they're smart, right? No, actually, if they run in FA and Columbina together, that's not really a wise thing. What I would do is... We already know Flint is coming around. If we already know... Okay, we already know... let's say Columbina... Okay, Columbina, Zibai, Nuvelet's coming around. The 4th slot should be a random throwaway slot. A throwaway slot that doesn't make sense. Right? You have during quest? Oh yeah, you do have during quest. But like the 4th slot should be a slot that doesn't make sense, or maybe can like go around, because we got Durin, Venti, Veresa, Shilon, and what are the past banner? So let's say we get Nuvelet, Zibai, Columbina, 4th slot, and then what they could do is like for future runs, they can eventually bring back Flints. And then maybe alongside Flints, like eventually they do a Loma rerun, and then the fair will be like later on, but not too far from Columbine. You want people to recover their Primo Gems a little bit, but also be a bit merciless, so that they'll be split between 2 different choices. Yeah, because if Inefa is confirmed to be at least next patch or like 6.4, that means Flints is likely going to be right after. Like they're repeating the same pattern they did with the release of Inefa on 5.8 and then Flames being at 6.0. But maybe what they'll do, they'll probably do the same thing that they did with Loma, really. Like they do Inefa second half for 5.8, right? Or was it second half? Might be second half. Was it first half? I don't remember. Let's say they do Inefa first half, they give you a recovery time, and then the first half will be Loma, or the first half will be Loma and the second half will be Flynn's. And knowing player Primogem economy, assuming Dolphin standard, you will be split between two choice, whether you want to go for Luna Charge or Luna Bloom or something like that. You know? Like that's what I'm thinking. Because if you want to ask me to min-max Primogems, assuming like, let's say they'll eventually prepare for Varka, and supposedly Rem shared me a leak that Varka is a weird swirl DPS that once in under a Nemo, obviously supposedly like rumored to be also a Hex member too. So like, that is interesting. So some weird like double Anemo Hex array, like quick swap DPS or something, or like short on-field DPS or something. So like, if Varka is going to be at 6.5, let's say 6.5, right? Let's say we're not going to go for 6.9. We're going to assume the standard 0.8 ending or 0.7. We don't really have that much patches left. Like, you know, okay, let's... I think we're just going to handle this. I mean, 257 seconds is already good enough. 256 was better. I still stand by the point that Varesa optimization. I guess we can chat about this while we, you know, look at things. And while that happens, let me update this based on the duration. 88 is the same. This is 80 seconds, I think. And how much is it? Cryo unit Descenders doll or something. Oh yeah, guys, don't forget about Sandrone. Not sure if Sandrone's playable, but that is a possibility. Because her design is already quite nice. She's almost kind of playable already. I think they just haven't touched up her initial thing. 88, 80, 87. Is it still taking the Varesa time? Lamau, look at that. It's still taking the Varesa time, thank god. The game is smart. We can save 1 second here to make it 254, but I'm not gonna bother. Save time for Skirk. It is C1, so maybe we can. We can try actually. I'm curious. Let's try this. We'll try like one run. See if we can like min-max Skirk for a little bit. Maybe we can save like a few seconds. Peak min-maxing right here. So we go here. Oh wait, no, it doesn't matter, right? Because I have to do a full run. Imagine I save the time and it's only 1 second better than our current record. That would be so hilarious. I'm working 6 days. Ah, yes. 9 to 5 all the way to Saturday. Feels bad, man. At least now you get to know how the corporate life is like. I don't think you even work corporate, right? How did you get 88 seconds with 0 energy? How the fuck did you get... How did you get 88 seconds with, like, no burst? No. No. I can't even take Faf. I can't even take Faf. I have to redo the run over again. A Skirk? Damn. So you did that much damage with Skirk alone and your Furina burst every like 2 business days. What the fuck, man? You don't even have like... Okay, you have triple cryo, so this... Yeah, you have good at ER here. This one's already pretty good. This is Skirk doing Skirk stuff with Aran. You know what? Let's just try. If your Furina doesn't burst after breaking all 3 shields, I'm just not even gonna attempt the run. Your Furina is bursting every 2 business days. Holy fuck, this is cringe. Oh my god. Hey, we actually got the burst. This could have been like a... This team can definitely clear Daya to some extent. Wandering even star. You. Let me do this so I can do this. I want to smash the monitor right now. Give me. That's one. That one's fine. How are you worse than me? How is your Furina 199 ER? You know what? Why are you running Splendor? That's a good question. Why is it worse? Because Furina bursts every 2 business days. Maybe that's why we would consider that. This could easily be a 60-second clear if Furina had burst. Yes, you do have FAF, but the FAF's on Shilonen, and it means I have to do the run all over again. Any reaction today? I'm still gonna stream for another hour. I think after this we can go chat for a bit, and then we can probably go for reaction stuff. Damn, bro. You know, if I were to have a nickname, if I were to ever become big, and if I were to have any sort of nickname in the community, I'll just call myself the ER streamer. Just say 0 ER, and then that's enough for me to maul. You know what? I'm just gonna pre-funnel into this. Look at that. I'm just gonna get the energy for Scofield. Look at that. 73 fucking seconds, and we don't even have BAM. We don't even have BAM. I can't even scream because it's 12 at night. It's fucking midnight. And this is without FAF. If this had FAF, you know what? Let me look at the damn HP bar. Where's home DG.cat? Furina's burst is a DPS waste. To be honest, Furina is a DPS waste at this point. If Furina doesn't gain enough energy to burst, your Furina may as well be on 4 tenacity with... That's it. Just 4 tenacity. Give her dull blade or something. She's just useless. Hey, where is this? Where is this Stygian on? You know what? Let's look at the numbers. Let's look at the numbers, right? Okay. Let's look at the numbers and let's do a bit of general math. Baptist in Dire has 10.9 million HP. So that's about double the HP. Means we can get a 60-second clear. This damn team can fucking clear Dire. This one's Dire off brain. Who cares? It's like stupid fall damage mechanic. This one, maybe with C6 Yansan, you have like unironically, if this Furina was on FAF, and if we ran, if Alucino was here, and we ran Varessa here instead, and if you had C6 Yansan, unironically, we could actually attempt Dire. 15-second improvement. It would have been 30 fucking my mind. Double the HP. This one doesn't matter as much because like C2 Alucino can handle this. This one is a bit of a concern, but I think Varessa, like this Varessa doesn't have what's the word, right? This Varessa doesn't have R1, right? It's regular with Sif or Kagura. This is second best in slot. Elemental skill to increase. Okay, this character will gain 12% on 3 stacks. So you get 12% damage bonus on top of high base attack and high crit damage. You're running Long Night's Oath, so your stats are already pretty good. It's exactly, this is exactly 200 CV. That's fascinating. if we had C6 Yansan and this Furina was on 5, that would have been better. Let's put it back. I'm not. I fucked it. But no, actually no. Before I forget, if I were to go back, if I were to leave, I still have to do a full run. I still have to do a full run in order to capture the record. It will fail? Well, no, I'm not gonna try, because I have to swap off Shilin of Yansan. It will be close and it's very doable, that's the thing. Let's look at the record. 242 seconds. 242 seconds. So what was the time we had on Varesa again? We had 80 seconds here with Arlecchino. Wasn't Varesa like 88 seconds? You know what, let me retry this. We can save a bit more time. I'm like, we are like time maxing here, Dad. We are absolutely time maxing. Yeah, let's say we do Everu. Do skill, funnel. Yeah. Oh, we can get this done. Staff is garbage and is always a crit fish. Truly evil me, man. You know, if I were to ever blow up, like my nickname should just be the ER guy. Just say like, just show me a build with like lackluster ER and I will like lose my mind. Fontaine craftable? No, because Varesa is just that crack. But the thing is, it requires C6 Yansan. The most important thing you need to pay attention to when it comes to Varesa clears is Yansan. If the Yansan is not C6, it's almost borderline impossible. Because like C2 Yansan versus like C6 Yansan is a whole different beast, especially for someone like Varesa. Okay, 2 seconds. Well, we save 8 seconds. Nah, don't get me to play C2 Arlecchino Meld ever again. Do not get me to play freaking Arlecchino Meld ever. Emergency stuff? Oh, that's true. Unfortunately, I didn't really do too much as a Red Crescent member. You know what's funny? I was like, not like 2 years old when I learned that Red Crescent is just Malaysian's version of Red Cross. And we had to be special somehow. I don't know why. I don't know what's the reason behind it, but we had to be special somehow. We almost got a 60-second clear. That's insane. Cat, do not disturb me. Okay. That's crazy. We almost got a 60-second. We were this close to a 60-second clear. Never make him play C2 Elegana. No, let me rephrase. Never make me do C2 melt on this again. It's like what's the right word? It's like you want me to run. Okay, Maoika's the only exception because math is math, right? But it's like, why would you want me to run a C2 math against a boss when you clearly have the shield character? And even like, look at the time, even if I min-max things, I think Veresa would still be much easier. Anyways, that's the fastest clear time we can afford. 230 whole sec. You know the craziest part? If Furina had, you should just get second favs. No, you have fav, like spare favs. I don't know, man. I'll still stay by my judgment. If I see Splendor on a C0 Fury, if I see Splendor on a Furina that's not C4 with at least 230 ER, that Furina is. If this one's on fav, easy 60-second. This one honestly maybe like a better flower really. Like even a bit more crit rate and a bit less crit damage, it doesn't matter as much. There's nothing to optimize here aside from getting C6 Yangfan. Like, we are like this close to great. I've only cleared one Dire account so far, but I don't think I will ever use Fav on Furina. The reason why you'll never use Fav on Furina is because your Skirk team is so good, it just brute forces everything that you'll never need to use. At that point, you may as well not even use Furina on that team. She doesn't do it. I mean, she does do some off-field DPS with Splendor, but at that point, you may as well just like don't even build ER. How much HP does Furina have? I mean, this is with Splendor, so it should be like, yeah, 30k, that's quite low. Yeah, this is with ER sans, right? Yeah. This is the minimum because Splendor provides enough damage bonus that going for HP is a bit pointless. Because HP is only necessary for the damage for the elemental skill anyway. I mean, yeah, like I said, of course, now I see how you got an 88-second clear. Your Furina cannot even burst. Your Skirk is so cracked that your Furina will not even burst. Also, speaking of Haran's Skirk, that means I can actually get away with... I can destroy my Cloran, swipe for Skirk. Okay, you know, I need to see Skirk weapon calcs. I'm kind of curious. I need to see Skirk weapon calcs. Before that, let me update the time real quick. You know what? Let's not even go there. You're not running Fab on Furina. Well, I guess it is what it is. Dire doesn't matter, but just man. There you go. 230 seconds, the fastest by far. Has Genshin gotten better than ever? Story-wise, yes. The Not Cry Archon quest is probably what I consider to be peak. Probably the not to say peak, but the best storytelling that Genshin has by far. It still has that feature where there's quite a lot of dialogue, but if you filter through... Okay, let me rephrase it this way. If you skip all of Barca's dialogue and pay attention to everything else, you will not miss anything and you still get to save a bit of time and enjoy the Not Cry. No offense, but like, if you guys remember what Barca said, I feel like if you remove Barca from the equation, the enjoyment of the Not Cry quest, story quest, Archon quest would still be the same. I just feel like he's that kind of guy where like the whole quest I felt like, what is he even doing? He's just there. But yeah, yes, if you don't consider endgame stuff, you don't consider endgame and meta, then everything else about Genshin has... Well, not to say everything else, but I would say if you were to look at Not Cry, right? Let's see. So if you were to look at Not Cry, I've enjoyed the exploration. I think, unfortunately, we're long past the honeymoon phase for Not Cry. So, I mean, honeymoon phase for exploration. So to me, Not Cry doesn't feel as unique. It has a different exploration mechanism, which I do find to be novel. But I think we've only seen like we've only been cracking on the surface of what Not Cry exploration could be. But in terms of coolness and environment, I would say Not Cry is one of the cooler ones by far besides Natlan. Like Natlan in the regular desert area is this basic area is a 6.0 is kind of like it's like whatever, you know. The volcano was pretty cool, and then there's a whole underground area here, which is like 3 to 4 different layers. Arguably one of the cooler ones out there. Dragon Quest is like the Ancient Dragon Quest. It's fucking peak. It's much better than whatever shit show the Natlan Quest was. And then I also kind of enjoyed this area too. It's like you're just chilling here, and then if I were to, was it here or was it up here? Where is that thing, guys? Is it higher? You're just chilling here, and then wait, where is that thing? Is it up here? Oh, is it the other place? I can't see the area. Or did they change it already? Wasn't there that one area in the sky where you get like the what's the word for that thing again? You get the thing in the sky from what's the name again? Bona's quest. I don't see it anymore. Maybe it's gone already because of the thing. Oh yeah, there it is. This one. The idea that this is a thing adds so much lore to it. I got Zelda vibes. Honestly, when I got here and I saw this, I was like immediate Zelda vibes, especially from like I don't play the latest installment, Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild. I've watched the full gameplay for Breath of the Wild. Honestly, it just gives me that has a similar vibe that I find to be really. So if you ask me, outside of endgame stuff, yes, Genshin has improved compared to back then. Just that if you want to come back, I don't recommend getting too much into the whole meta stuff. Just all characters that you like, get a rough idea of how the game's combat system works. You're not gonna hurt yourself from understanding how to press 5 buttons in a row or something. And then just enjoy the story. Really, honestly, just take your time and enjoy the story. Ignore dailies and commissions. Once you get all of that done and you feel like investing yourself into the gacha grind, as I like to call it, go ahead. Not that I recommend though. Inazuma exploration. You know what's the best part about Inazuma exploration? Where's Inazuma? You know the best part about Inazuma exploration? Literally just Enkanomiya. Enkanomiya and Golden Apple Archipelago. Like, Enkanomiya was so... It doesn't have that much landmass, but the entire time when I was exploring, it gave so much, like, mystery. But I feel like you will only make the most out of, like... You will appreciate Enkanomiya if you do all of the quests. Because in order to get here, you need to do, like, the story quest anyways, right? Which is a bit... You know, it takes a while to unlock it, but once you get down here and you open up the gate, and then you just see the background and just like, what the fuck? I remember that, man. Enka is just like a different kind of peak. And you know what's even more peak about Enka? The fact that Hoyo did an event in patch 2.4 or somewhere around 2.4 where they were like, hey, let's make an event with a story, with like, you know, a full main event, a story where we get the players to come back to Enkanomiya. And that's a great idea. Unfortunately, they didn't really rehash the puzzles. They didn't add too much chess back into the whole area. But it was so cool. Like you go back in and everything's like there's like a fog of war and it's like what the fuck is going on? And you have to go all these different islands to remove the fog or whatnot. It's like so cool. They make a whole copy of Enka. Yeah. They like what I like about the idea of that quest or the event is that the fact that it gave you a reason to go back. I miss those kind of events. The thing is, a lot of the events right now is always like, hey guys, we got the Windbloom Festival, let's go play Mario Party. And then release another fucking broken ass 4-star. They release another hit or miss event weapon 4-star that's either a melt flower or fucking Windbloom mode. There is no in between. And then you just go back and be like, hi guys, let's do funny, friendly stuff. Whee! And then you get some random stuff, get a crown, get a primos, and bail. And forget about the story because most of the time the story is kind of whatever. Or something like Leeway. I mean, to be fair, the Chinese New Year stuff, what's it called again? Lantern Ride. Lantern Ride is always peak, but it's only peak because of the resources they give. They're like so generous whenever Chinese New Year comes around. They want Super Pepper and Watatsumi Island, you need to know rocket sign just to get an exquisite chest. Oh yes. You mean the weird Sudoku one? Yeah. I remember trying to solve it, but I didn't quite get it. So I just looked up a video. Another Leeway character in Mafia. I'm so excited though. I'm not even excited for Zibai. I'm excited for what dynamic he unlocks in the lore. Like, I wonder if they're going to make it so that you do her story quest and you're going to be brought back to Leeway or something. Or maybe she's going to be from Leeway but happens to be a Not Cry. I don't know. He's probably not Cry, but maybe we get some lore relating to Liwei. That would be cool if we see Zhongli and the Adeptus again. So yeah, someone Red Crescent. Oh yeah, right. I think I did mention it. Okay, what was I looking at? I was looking at patches. I'm more excited about the World Quest. The World Quest, yeah. Archon Quest, the thing is, to be fair, right? Not Cry Archon Quest has been fire. Like, let me just go back to my account. So yeah, 230 seconds. I will take that claim real quick. So let me go back to my account really. Let me go back to my account in a jiffy. What was I gonna say again? Oh right. Let me log out first. Switch account. The moment we got that rear fight scene, and the cutscene lasted more than 10 to 15 seconds, I instantly knew this quest was peak. Because, okay, they have done like other cutscenes, because a lot of other cutscenes are just kind of like at the climax of the story. But the... what's the word for it? But that one was only like halfway through, or more than halfway through, and you realize, hey guys, this is not the end now. We're kind of in deep shit right now. One of the guys who is one of the literal big, the end-all be-all big boss, could literally destroy the entirety of not Cry's population now. So we probably have to do something about it. And then I saw the cutscene. The fight scene gives me so much chills, bro. Like Polonia going full blast after Sandro and be like, go beat his ass, Polonia, or something like that. And then they just had a super cool fight scene in the rear, like the fight scene against the rear and all the fucking action. Brr and brr. I had like, not shivers, what's that thing called? Goosebumps, you know? I was like, oh, fuck, this is good. Gaming is power creep. Oh yeah, there's Gaming doing Gaming stuff. No, Gaming, I mean, yeah, of course no one will pass Gaming. He's literally like the best 4-star Liwei character. Or DPS, or however you want to call it. That gameplay fight versus Ryu, yeah. The gameplay fight is ass, but the cutscene fight is great. Like, the cutscene fight is so peak. I love that so much. It's probably the best cutscene that I have right now. This is like, even we compare like Mahuika versus Capitano. Mahuika versus Capitano was the start. Was the start of an era where the animation team actually was like, hey, you know, let's actually make this shit good. You know? They make you use Hydro MC. Yeah, the fight itself was garbage. They only want you to use Hydro MC is because he can heal. Some people Hydro gun minus the Hydro. It's so true, man. Oh boy. That I miss anything? I already 100%. I'm just kind of exploring. Burn time for a little bit. Have we been looping the same song over and over again? Oh my god, I'm stupid. We've been looping the same song over and over again. No wonder I was like, why is the song not swapping? I was like, why am I hearing the same song over and over again? I accidentally loop one song instead of loop the entire play. So smart. I'm so smart. No reaction today? You know, speaking of which, I guess we can do the reaction stuff, right? Because I wanted to chat a bit. I mean, I'm still going to stream for a little bit, but unless, yeah. We can probably do a reaction for a bit. You know what? Let's just end off the Genshin part by looking at a little bit of Imaginarium Theatre. Let's see, because I kind of want to know what we're expecting. Okay, what is the next Imaginarium Theatre? 6.2. This is January, right? Oh, these elements are peak. Well, minus Electro. Electro is not peak. Sijuin. Okay. Okay, that one misses. Sijuin is one thing. Dahlia? Fucking Dahlia. Great. I now have a burden in the team. Thank goodness we have Corando, so I can probably use her super early on. Okay, let's look at it. So we have Math. Math is obviously peak. I don't know why Yan Fei is here. I think this is a bad idea. They should run like Shengling, Bennett. Even Thoma would be okay, but I guess Thoma was like last patch. So, but Yansan's nice though. Free Yansan for people, at least we have a free attack buffer. I guess that's why they don't want to run Bennett, right? If they put Bennett Yansan, this theater would have been like off. 2 burdens? Yeah, we have 2 burdens. We have two burdens in the team with little to no hydro application. We are siege winning through. Ooh, special invites. Oh, that's interesting. Collet. I guess Collet could help for like a Burgeon, or we could probably run a Hyper Boom team with Collet. Shilona and Math, that's off brain. Shenyun. Furina bot? Furina heal bot, maybe? Yeah, like Furina heal bot. Let's see. Perpetual. Which boss is the highest one? Is this the Luna boss or this is not? 4.7 million. Ain't no way Mago Kenki's the last boss. What is this? Ain't no way. No, this is the third boss, I think. Okay, so let's see. PMA off-brain. Off-brain PMA. Bring Hydro here. You don't even need the most Hydro. Like, Xingqiu alone is already enough. Magu Kenki's Magu Kenki. Knuckle Duckle, so we can save Electro Charge here. 17. Are they repeating this again? They are repeating this again. Is that... Wait. Isn't that last patch? No, that's like 2 patches ago. Bro, they're repeating the same thing. Did they run out of ideas? I knew something wasn't off. They're repeating the same thing. Okay, Venti here. I see Venti's for this one. They're repeating the same Arcana. Ain't no way, bro. That's so easy if that's the case. This is probably like... I would argue is the second easiest out of all the Arcana so far. If we talk about like Arcanum 1. $1 billion company. This time they give you Chlorine instead of sign up. Is this next month lineup? Yeah, we're just reviewing to the theater lineup next week. Before we obviously like end the Genshin part of the stream. Okay, the axe. Fucking easy. Act 1 is such a freebie. Look at that. Look at that. Is this Earthguard? I mean, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it's Earthguard. Okay, this is easy. This is the easiest option. This is... I think this one's a bit annoying. But no, actually this one's not as bad though. Because if I recall correctly, it's 1 Ruin Grader and 3 Ruin Serpent. Or 2 Ruin Serpent. No, 3 Ruin Serpents. They spawn next to each other. So you're very off-brain for this one. This one's a bit annoying, but you preferably go for the range mecha so that the other one will come to you. If this is the Cryo one, then it's better than I thought. Because the Cryo one is not budget Shangling, and budget Shangling is cringe. This one, I believe, is... it's 2 to 3 waves or something. Oh, it's 2 waves of 3, so it's not that bad. Now, this one's the easiest one, it's 2 enemy. Let's see, Avatar of Lava. Oh, just run Pyro here. Easy off-brain. Little Rogue, a little bit tankier than usual. A bit Pyro. Pyro heavy, not anti-Hydro. Oh, free vape. So we have Pyro Shield. We have Random. And then we have Hydro Shield. Okay. If you have like vape characters, this is the way to go. Mechanical Array, not that tank. Act 4 Cringe. Doable. I think this is quite doable. The for 2-in-1 I think is the best. I assume... No, this might be the elite though. I'm not sure. No, this is the elite. No, actually... No, this is regular. First, second, third. Or first, second... Oh, this might be the elite. Yeah, best one's definitely this one. Focus on one guy, CC the other slimes, and ignore this guy, aggro this guy, focus on the slimes, you can get the fastest clear while not doing anything. Because I don't know if Hoyo watches my video. I'm still convinced to some degree Hoyo probably watches my theater guides or something. Because I'm like one of the 2 people who make theater guides. Because like a lot, my recommendation for this kind of stuff with the trash mobs is always you go for the trash mob slimes. Because the time you shave down from killing all of these enemies, including the big guy, is literally the same. So instead of wasting time killing a 500k HP guy, shaving down 4 seconds, why don't you kill the other guy who only has like 100k, you know? Dahlia, Sijun, Sage, I know, right? Act 5 is the killing one. This one could be a bit annoying, not too sure. This is the same Hydro Mimic one. I think this is kill 23 all the way to 28, I think. 23 to clear, 28 to get the Stella. This one is okay if you have Pyro. This is a vape shield stuff. This one might not be as bad. I think this is just a bunch of Wild Hunts and 1 random hunter. But if you don't have enough DPS, it could be a bit cringe. So probably this one's the best. Fire Crab, we can prepare for Crab, I guess, before he comes back out. Act 7. Oh, this is not bad. This is one guy. The healing debuff, he only triggers it when he's like super low HP, like 30%. And it's only like what? 10% less crit and a bit less damage? 15% less damage and 10% less crit. Oh my god, I'm so scared. Oh, oh my god, my 10% crit rate despite gaining another 90% crit damage from the fucking level 4 melt buff. Wow. Oh, why this one? This is the best one. This is second best. It's 3 waves of 2. Should be quite easy. Elite should be these two. Cringe. If you don't have plunge, this is cringe. It's one of each, I believe, but it's still kind of cringe. Knuckle Duckle, Electro Charge. Oh, he's Act 8. Look at this shit. Look at this dumb shit. They put Magu Kenki as Act 10, but they put the hard guy in Act 8. The guy in Act 8 has more HP than the guy in Act 10. What is the economy turning out to be? Swanee is gone. Yeah, Swanee, I don't really mind Swanee too much as long as the elements are like melt freeze, but yeah, if you don't have the right elements, it's a bit annoying because you still need like a cryo unit and then you need like a unit that can break the state. Act 9, cringe. 3 of them. Earthguard, I think it's Skywatch, Earthguard, Skywatch. Oh, it could be 2. This is the good one. Oh, this is also the easy one. I assume the elite might actually be this one, but the elite one for Act 9 is not that bad if it's Ruin Bots because their HP is not that much higher. And there's only 3 of them. I think the easiest one is this one. You kill 2 of them and you're done. Kenki in Act 10. Yeah, Kenki in Act 10. That's like such a freebie. I think this one's not bad though. Okay, if we were to strategize, right? Most of these doesn't matter. You only have to care about enough Hydro here against a crab. Electro Charge against Act 8. Maybe super fast single target or AoE in Arcana 1. So this one's very lenient, so it's not that bad. And then this one is really just Pyro. Yeah, this is a freebie. This is an absolute freebie. Just make sure like that you save the Pyro units here. You save Electro Charge DPS here. And then you save Hydro unit here. So all the elements don't collide. And you gain massive shield if you have like either Pyro or... yeah, mostly Pyro really. Electro, there's no Electro shield boss here aside from this guy. Overload? Yeah. No, not really Overload. I don't really see a team where you can run Overload. You can run Overload here really. You can stagger them a bit, but... let me see if I can find it a bit. Because I still have a... when was this thing again? Was this back in 6.0, right? Where's my 6.0 theater guide? Okay, it's lagging. Is it this one? Do we have Arcanum in 6.0? Oh, there it is. Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, Assignment, Arcane. Is it this one? It might be this one. Oh no, this is the wrong one. Is it 6.1? Oh, did I get the wrong one? Oh, this is the first 6.1. I think it might be the second. IT 6.1. Okay, 6.1A. Where is it? Arcana 1. Yeah, this one. This is literally like the image I made for my theater guide. So proud of it though. 6 minutes. Killing an enemy reduces timer by 16 seconds, which means you have to kill all 17 in 1 minute 44 seconds. Which is actually not that bad. 2 minutes to kill all of them when they're all grouped up is so easy. What did I put the next one? Oh yeah, this one. Bro, like, you know what that means, right? All I have to do is just look at the modifier and see if there's any changes. And then I can just like edit this a bit. Thank you, Hoyoverse, for making my guide making process easier. I'm definitely getting that guide out by this weekend. It's so easy, holy. It's so easy. Okay, anyways, we're gonna end it here for the Genshin part of the stream, which means that's it for YouTube. But we will be watching a bunch of videos, maybe for the next, I would say half an hour. So yeah, YouTube side, thank you for watching the stream, despite the slight downtime that we had a little bit earlier. I will see you guys next week whenever Imaginum Theater comes out. So until then, happy belated Christmas. No, Merry belated Christmas. And have a happy new year into 2026. I'll see you guys. I was gonna say on the flip side, but I'm not flip. I'll see you guys next year. Alright, see you guys, YouTube. Peace. Alright, is it over?